Hello, automotive lovers and history buffs. Welcome back to Royal Reviews, the place where legendary machines meet modern-day innovation. We don't just review vehicles. We dive into their stories, their design, and the driving experience they promise. So, if you're passionate about cars that leave a mark, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our exclusive content. Today, we're stepping into something truly unique, the 2025 Ford Model T. Yes, you heard that right. The car that put America and much of the world on wheels in the early 20th century is back. But this isn't just a reissue of a century-old vehicle. Ford has reinvented the Model T for the 21st century, blending the spirit of the original with cutting-edge technology. Let's take a ride into the past and future, all at once. The legacy of the Model T. First launched in 1908, the original Ford Model T revolutionized personal transportation. It wasn't the fastest, the most luxurious, or the most powerful car of its time, but it was accessible. Henry Ford's vision of a car for the masses, paired with groundbreaking assembly line production, made the Model T affordable and reliable, selling over 15 million units before production ended in 1927. Fast forward almost a century, and the Model T remains a symbol of democratized mobility. With the 2025 edition, Ford is paying tribute to that legacy while aiming squarely at the electric vehicle market. It's a bold statement, a name rooted in the dawn of motoring, reborn in the age of electrification. Design, retro spirit, modern lines. One glance at the 2025 Ford Model T and you'll recognize its heritage. Ford's designers have retained key elements of the original's charm: the upright stance, the prominent grille outline, now a closed-off EV-style panel, and those simple, geometric proportions. But make no mistake, this is a thoroughly modern machine. The body features sleek LED headlamps shaped like vintage lanterns, flush door handles, and aerodynamic wheel designs. The roofline pays homage to the tall, carriage-like profile of the original Model T, but the proportions are tightened for contemporary urban driving. Buyers can choose between a 2-door and 4-door configuration, and even a limited-run open-top Heritage Edition for collectors. Powertrain, an electric heart. Underneath its nostalgic skin, the 2025 Model T is a fully electric vehicle. Ford offers 2 configurations. Standard range, a 55 kilowatt-hour battery, delivering around 230 miles, 370 kilometers, of range. Extended range, a 75 kilowatt-hour battery, with up to 310 miles, 500 kilometers, of range. Both versions come with a single rear-mounted electric motor producing 210 horsepower and 300 newton-meters of torque. That's enough to propel the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6.5 seconds. A far cry from the original's top speed of around 45 miles per hour. Regenerative braking, multiple drive modes, and Ford's latest battery management system ensure efficiency without. Ford has built the 2025 Model T on its new compact EV platform, giving it a low center of gravity and balanced weight distribution. The suspension setup is tuned for comfort, a nod to the original's reputation for soaking up rough early 20th century roads, but it's also sharp enough for spirited city driving. The turning radius is impressively tight, making it perfect for navigating narrow streets or tight parking spots, while a suite of driver assist features makes it a breeze for new drivers to handle. Interior minimalism meets tech. Step inside, and you'll notice that Ford has kept the cabin uncluttered, a tribute to the Spartan interiors of early cars. However, the materials and tech are entirely 2025. A large 13-inch central touchscreen controls most functions, flanked by a smaller digital driver's display that mimics the simple instrument dials of the original Model T. The flat floor creates a sense of spaciousness, and recycled materials are used extensively, aligning with Ford's sustainability goals. Seating is upright and comfortable, giving excellent visibility, just like in the original. Premium trims offer leather upholstery, customizable ambient lighting, and even a heritage mode for the infotainment system, displaying sepia-toned graphics inspired by early automotive advertisements. Technology and features. The 2025 Ford Model T may look charmingly retro on the outside, but it's packed with modern tech. Ford Co-Pilot 362.0 with adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and automatic emergency braking. Over-the-air software updates for performance and feature enhancements. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. Augmented reality navigation projecting directions onto the windshield. Wireless phone charging and multiple USB-C ports. Perhaps the most unique feature is the Community Drive mode, which limits top speed and optimizes energy use for relaxed cruising. A nod to the social, communal nature of early motoring. Driving experience. On the road, the 2025 Model T is all about ease and engagement. The instant torque from the electric motor makes city driving effortless, while the steering is light yet precise. In standard mode, acceleration is smooth and predictable. In sport mode, the car feels surprisingly quick off the line. The regenerative braking can be adjusted from mild to aggressive, allowing near one-pedal driving in urban settings. And thanks to the upright seating and large windows, visibility is outstanding, just like in the original. Ford has also added a unique heritage sound option that plays a digitized version of the original Model T's engine note through the speakers, purely for nostalgic fun. Charging and efficiency. With DC fast charging, the Model T can recharge from 10% to 80% in around 35 minutes. Home charging via a Level 2 setup takes about 7 to 9 hours for a full charge. Efficiency sits around 4 miles per kilowatt-hour, making it competitive in its segment. Ford has. The Model T launch lineup includes several personalization options. Classic black paint, a tribute to the famous "any color as long as it's black" quote from Henry Ford. Retro wheel covers for a vintage look. Heritage badges and pinstriping. Optional open-air canvas roof for a classic touring vibe. Collectors can opt for the limited first edition Heritage Pack, which includes numbered plaques, wood grain interior trim, and exclusive colorways. Market position and competitors. The 2025 Ford Model T enters the compact EV segment alongside cars like the Mini Electric, Honda E, and Fiat 500e. However, its blend of heritage-inspired design, modern EV practicality, and Ford's brand recognition give it a unique selling point. Price starting at $28,000 for the standard range and $33,000 for the extended range. It aims to be an affordable yet stylish entry into electric mobility, just as the original Model T was for gasoline motoring. Why the Model T matters in 2025. The rebirth of the Model T isn't just a nostalgic gimmick. It's a statement about accessibility in the electric age. Just as Henry Ford once said, "I will build a motor car for the great multitude." The 2025 Model T aims to make EV ownership